There are essentially two ways to pay for end-of-life care, out-of-pocket or through Medicaid, known here as Maine Care. Many middle-class Mainers dig into their savings to pay for their care, but those funds can be quickly exhausted. When that happens, it's time to look at other options and assets, such as life insurance. A life insurance policy can be cashed in, but the problem, says Democratic Senator Margaret Craven, is that the return is pennies on the dollar.
So they may have a life insurance policy for $100,000, for example, and they'll get $5,000 cash for it, even though they've been paying for that all their life.
Some people decide to dump their life insurance policy completely so they can qualify for Maine Care. There are strict rules regarding eligibility for Maine Care, including the status of your assets. Craven is sponsoring a bill that allows people to convert their life insurance to pay for their long-term care without disqualifying them from Maine Care if they ultimately need it. It also requires the Department of Health and Human Services to inform seniors of this option. She got the idea from a guy named Chris Orestis.
And I'm the CEO of LifeCare Funding.
LifeCare Funding is based in Portland, but it works with seniors across the U.S. to convert their life insurance policies to pay for long-term care. Orestis says there are 500,000 life insurance policies in Maine right now, worth a total of $98 billion, a huge resource.
The unfortunate thing is everybody knows that you can sell a home and do what you want with your proceeds, but too few people know that they could do the same thing with a life insurance policy.
When you convert life insurance to pay for long-term care, it retains more value than if it's sold for cash. Orestis says a $100,000 life insurance plan is worth about $40,000 to $60,000 as a living asset. According to Orestis and Senator Craven, this idea benefits nearly all those involved. Seniors, by paying their own way, have more of a choice in their care. Long-term care providers get a better reimbursement with private money than they do through Maine Care. And the practice delays when seniors need to enroll in Maine Care, which saves the state money. Craven says Florida has a similar program.
Florida, as they've calculated it, will save $150 million a year. And of course, we're a much smaller state, but proportionately, we'll save quite a lot of money as well in our Maine Care system.
There is one contingent that might not be happy about efforts to increase the number of people who convert their life insurance into a living benefit: insurance companies. If a senior decides to convert a policy instead of dumping it, the insurance company loses out. MPBN wasn't able to reach any insurance company officials, but current law already requires companies to inform consumers about this option. For MPBN News, I'm Patty.